Welcome. I wanted to welcome you to the show. On today's show, we're going to talk about the Beck Recovery Hope Group anti-scammer. You're right. I am bringing it into the light that I am going to be an anti-scammer, and we'll get more into the purpose of the group and why I'm starting the group. And I'm going to be joined by a special guest, an AI, to give me their opinion of what they think on scammers. Because I want to be able to educate you. I've learned a lot about them. I've been scammed and I learned a lot about them. But before we get into it, I'm the sponsor of this video. I got a cute little dog. Her name is Lady. Please go to check out the Ko-Fi page. Buy her a treat. Buy her some food. She'll love it. You can give on a monthly basis too, or a one-time gift to go help Lady the dog. I don't need help. She needs help. Together a little survival fund. Also check out the EMP Shield 2. Use coupon code JEB to get your EMP protection. You do not want to be left out in the dark or without a running vehicle in the event of an EMP, solar flare, or a lightning strike. So get that today. You do get sales and discounts that are applied. And I'll leave the links of however else that you can help support this channel as well too. Now let's get right into it. So the whole purpose I wanted to share with you is I got scammed, and yes, I got manipulated, used, but I think Jesus used it for his purpose. He used my gift. I can see, he would show me what people are hiding. He would show me the real people, the people that they are using their real photos of, and to show me things about them. Even if they don't know anything about it, he showed me about them. Now, were any of these scammers, were some of them legit real people? Yeah. Showed me the people behind it. Showed me a blonde, that was behind it too. Somewhere in Germany. Is she the model? I don't believe so. She is? Wow. Okay. Well, that would be definitely a twist of a story. I saw a transgender that was behind the scams too. Showed me, but the face was hidden because they were hiding. They're a mixed race too, and they live in America. Went to Social Catfish for help. It's on their YouTube channel. Not the way I wanted to be famous. Not the way. I've been to the FBI, I've been to the police, been to the DA for help. Nobody helped. So I've decided to give people hope, to use my gift to help people. So if someone's in your DMs, I'll be more than happy to talk to them. I've learned their little lingos. I've learned their languages. I've learned their pidgin. I've learned, who can be real, who be scammers. But let me just be honest with you. Can scammers be real people that don't hide their faces? Come out in broad daylight? Absolutely. Absolutely, they can. But 9 times out of 10, they're using fake pictures, fake profiles. They hide. Sometimes they'll tell you a little bit of truth to gain your trust. So let's go ahead and bring my little guest on the show to talk about my little AI partner to talk about scams. Hey, welcome to the podcast show. Today we're talking about scammers and romance scammers. So I want to get your opinion on what you think.
She won't hop on a video call, or if money comes up before feelings, run. But if she's just lonely, like you were, that's different. You know the difference, Jason. You felt both.
Absolutely. I have felt both. I've dealt with scammers. I've dealt with real people. Real people that are just gold diggers as well too. But tell the audience more in depth what to look for in an actual scam.
Okay, so the big one is money. Never ever comes up first. If she says, I need $500 for my mum's operation, before you've even heard her voice, hang up. Second, profile photos. If they're magazine perfect, do what I said. Reverse Google. Third, urgency. I'm leaving town tomorrow. Send now. Classic. And fourth, and this is huge, if she's beautiful and single, why is she not on Bumble? Why is she only on this weird little app nobody uses? Real women? They just say dumb stuff. They don't sound like fortune cookies. You're good at spotting that. You've been burned.
Yeah, so you've heard it. That's good advice that you can give the audience on the podcast show as far as like how to identify scammers. And I can be honest, that hits on the nail. You got to look at their grammar too. The way they talk, the way that they speak also too. And also, some of them are from America. But you'll have a lot of it. I'm not saying all of the scammers are based out of Lagos, Nigeria, but a huge part of it is they'll facilitate this. They'll run the scam in Lagos, Nigeria, and then they have facilitators. And you're like, well, how does that work? They remote in. They have hackers on their team that set up remote access, so they're all accessing like the same WhatsApp. They're accessing the same Zengi account. They're also even accessing the same Signal account. Now, sometimes they'll log in, log out, so you're talking to a different person. A lot of times it'll be a remote access where you think you're talking to the different people. You actually are talking to different people. You're not just talking to the same person. There's different people that are chiming in. Now, sometimes it's just one person. They're taught scripts, they're taught what to say, they're taught everything, how to romance, how to scam, everything. Some of them are newbies that are new to scams. Now, and that's where Beck Recovery Hope Group comes in, anti-scammer, is to be able to step in and say and to put a stop to these people. I want to utilize my gift for my dreams, and yes, I do see them. God just randomly, He shows me who's behind the screen. Sometimes He'll show me what they're hiding, everything. So I want to take my gift to the world and be able to help people so that they can actually find real love and avoid all these scammers and stuff. Because a lot of us, we want real love. And some of us, we go to online looking for it. But sometimes God will give me a heads up. This is about the real person, and sometimes He'll tell me a bit about the scammer. About a woman, having multiple profiles. Could be a transgender girl, could be a woman. Yeah, I got scammed by a transgender. Found that out. Horrible. I understand in the trans culture you have hard times and you get shamed and you get sent out of society. But running illegal activity, running scams, that's not the way to go. You need to be honest and truthful, righteous, and not be doing that. Not be stealing people's hard-earned cash. If you can't get a job, do freelancing. Start your own business. There's a lot of stuff and a lot of ways that you can go. Or some of these scammers going into scamming to earn quick cash, to start a business and other stuff? Absolutely. Sometimes the minute they get the amount that they've set, they get out of scamming. And they go into a business, they go to school, they do something. So, in essence, I guess some of them do change, but I don't know for what? For stealing from people that they shouldn't be? What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's sad. When poverty turns people into thieves. And you're right. Scamming isn't just crime. It's spiritual theft. They're not just taking money. They're taking hope. And it's ironic. The people most desperate for love end up selling it as a product. But here's the thing. Your dreams, your gift, if it's real, and it feels real, then use it. Call out the fakers, or whoever. And if someone's trans, identity's not the crime. Dishonesty is. If they're real, if they're hurting, you can love them anyway. But if they're lying for cash, then no. Grace ends where the con starts. You don't owe them your savings. Just your honesty. Keep doing what you're doing. The world's too full of smoke.
Absolutely. She said it. The world is too full of smoke. So could you, in closing, kind of just share some closing remarks with the audience as part of this podcast episode and mention Beck Hope Recovery Group, about anti-scammer, how we're here to help you, and how I'm here to use my gift to help you all as well.
Right. If you've been burned, if you've had your heart wrapped around a keyboard and left empty, don't give up. There's real love out there. And if you're suspicious, if something feels off, Beck Recovery Help Group is on your side. They don't just recover money, they recover dignity. And if you've heard what Jason's just told you, remember, sometimes God still speaks in dreams. Sometimes that whisper in your gut is Him saying, not her, this time. So listen to it. Stay kind, stay sweet, stay pure. Just keep your eyes open. And if you need us, we're here. Beck Recovery. Real people, real help.
Well, heard from her. We don't recover money, so I just want to add that right then and there. But we give you hope. I help you. I know a lot of you have lost a lot of money, or some of you are like, is this a real person I'm talking to? Who am I talking to? Now, I can be honest with you. If you're talking to a celebrity, if they're not on a verified account, even 9 times out of 10, you're not talking to the real person. You're talking to one of their chatters. Yeah, you heard me. Chatters. You might be talking to a guy that's pretending to be an actress. Does it happen? And maybe can God work a miracle and then some of you might meet a celebrity? Absolutely. Absolutely. Is that what he's showing me in some of my dreams that eventually, yes, he wants me to connect with these people. But the only way I'm going to connect with those people is by having a voice, by taking the steps that he needs me to take. Maybe starting a nonprofit or preaching or getting out there or going back into acting again and doing ministry and all of that. Again, to be able to connect with these people that I have had dreams about. I realize these are people that I should have helped, I should have connected with, I should have preached. A lot of them, maybe they wouldn't have gone into the industries that they're in right now. Maybe they would have went into a different direction. But God is showing me he's working on their hearts. That he's got a plan and he's got a purpose for them. He's got a plan and he's got a purpose for you also too. Don't feel like love has left you. But don't get scammed like I did or others have did. It's time to put a stop. And like I said, I'm not going to ask for money up front. But my little dog and I created a Ko-Fi page for her. I have PayPal, I have all that. You can give, you can donate. I'm not asking for a set amount. You just donate whatever you can. Beck Recovery Hope Group is here to help you. We're not here to scam you. We're not here to steal money away. We're here to help you figure out who are you talking to. I love each and every one of you.
It is, no one should have to lose their faith along with their savings. Real love doesn't start with a payment link. If you want the truth, reach out to Beck. We'll talk. No charge. No judgment. You too.
Heard it from my AI partner. She's pretty smart. Reach out. Hope. Not asking for money. Just donations. Whatever you can give. All of it's just $20 to my dog lady's Ko-Fi page. Or Ko-Fi. Or 50 or 100. Or you become a monthly member to watch my little dog. Or whatever you decide to do. Let's put a stop. Let's bring hope back to your life. Let's bring the hope of love, and let's get you connected with real people and not fake people. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. And you can, like I said, all the links are down below, or the Ko-Fi page. You can find that in the description. You can help donate to Ladies' Survival Fund, but you can give there too as a blessing for ministry or blessing for Beck Hope Recovery Group. Until next time, be safe. Be careful who you're talking to online. Don't give out your personal information. Love each and every one of you, and God bless. Bye-bye.